All right, welcome. Today we're going to tackle something super important, how to create a resume that truly opens doors for you in the United States. We're going to break down exactly how to turn all that amazing experience you have into a document that American employers will actually notice.
Okay, let's just get right into it, because this is so frustrating, right? You know you're qualified, you've got the skills, you've got the experience, but your applications just seem to disappear into a black hole. What's going on?
Well, here's the thing. The problem almost never is you. It's not your experience, it's the packaging. You have to think of your U.S. resume as a marketing document. Its one and only job is to get you in the door for an interview. That's it.
So first things first, we got to understand why what you're doing might not be working. There's a fundamental difference between the kind of career document you're probably used to and what American hiring managers are really looking for. Okay, check this out. On the left, you've got the resume. It comes from a French word that means summary. Think of it like a movie trailer, short, exciting, and it makes you want to see the whole film. On the right, there's the curriculum vitae, or CV. That's Latin for course of life. And well, that's the whole movie, including the director's commentary. Here in the US, you almost always want to send the trailer, not the entire film.
All right, so now that we know the why, let's get into the how. This is your toolkit, the absolute must-know rules for a modern American resume.
Now, looking at this table, you might think these are just, style choices. They're not. These rules are baked into American work culture, and some of them are even tied to U.S. law. There's a really good reason for each one.
And this is why it all matters so much. Leaving off your photo and personal details, that's not being secretive. It's showing you understand U.S. anti-discrimination laws. It basically tells the employer, hey, just judge me on my skills. And that one-page limit, recruiters literally spend just seconds, like 5 to 7 seconds on a first glance. You have to grab them fast.
Okay, theory's over. Let's get our hands dirty and actually build this thing, section by section. We're going to create a resume that's clean, powerful, and designed to win in the U.S. job market.
We're going to go through these 4 key parts, from top to bottom. Each one is a building block for telling your professional story in a way that really connects with an American audience.
All right, step 1, the header. This is your digital handshake. Keep it clean, keep it professional. Name, city and state, a professional-sounding email, and please, no crazy nicknames from college, and your LinkedIn URL. That's it. You don't need your full street address or anything else. Simple is always better here.
Okay, pay attention here because this is probably the single biggest mental shift you need to make. U.S. work culture is all about results. So you don't want to just list what you were responsible for. Nope. You need to show what you accomplished. So instead of saying managed a sales team, you say led a team of 5 to exceed sales targets by 20% in Q3. See the difference? It's active, it's specific, and it uses numbers to prove your value.
Now, for your education. This is a perfect example of how to handle a degree from another country. Don't make the recruiter do homework to figure out what your degree means. Spell it out for them. Just put the U.S. equivalent right there in parentheses. You're removing any confusion and making their job a whole lot easier.
All right, now for a crucial piece of the modern job hunting puzzle. Before any human even sees your amazing resume, you have to get past the gatekeeper. And this gatekeeper, well, it isn't a person.
That's right. Your first reader is a robot. And honestly, knowing this is your secret weapon to winning the application game.
It's called an applicant tracking system, or ATS for short. Think of it like a bouncer for resumes. It scans every single application for specific keywords and the right format. If your resume doesn't check the right boxes, it gets tossed out, and a hiring manager will never even know you existed.
So, how do you beat the robot? It's actually pretty simple. You have to speak its language. Pull keywords directly from the job description and sprinkle them into your resume. Use a super clean, simple format. No fancy columns or images that can confuse it. Stick to standard headings like professional experience and education. It's all about making it easy for the software and later a human to read.
Okay, so you've done it. You have a perfect, robot-beating resume. That's awesome. But that document, it only gets you through the first door. To get into the room, you're going to need something else.
Just look at this number, 85%. Let that sink in for a second. Some studies estimate that a massive 85% of all jobs in the US are filled through networking, not by clicking apply on a website, but by knowing someone. This is what people call the hidden job market. These are jobs that never even get posted online because they're filled by referrals.
And when you're new to a country, tapping into this market by building your professional network is absolutely essential. It's how you find the real opportunities.
All right, let's do a super quick final review. Your big takeaways. Do use bullet points and strong action verbs. Do focus on results you can measure. And please tailor your resume for every single job. On the flip side, don't include a photo or any personal info. Don't write long, boring paragraphs. And don't just spam the same resume everywhere. Be strategic.
So now you've got the tool. Your resume is sharp, it's tailored, and it speaks the right language. The big question now is, what are you going to do with it? How are you going to get out there and build the connections that will uncover those hidden jobs? Remember, your international experience is a huge asset. Now it's time to go find the people and the companies that are looking for exactly what you have to offer.